Hi, welcome back to Heart and Soul Homes. My name is Monica. Today I'm going to take you through how I kind of come up with my holiday tablescapes, and this one is going to be for Thanksgiving. I don't typically go out and buy. I did in the past. Okay, let's be clear, I did in the past. I have many years, okay, of every year buying a little bit more to change up my tablescapes. So, you know, that's just understand, as you're getting started in the whole home and decorating style situation in your home, it's gonna take some time to build up. You don't have to go out and buy everything at once. Mine is a steady accumulation of many years, let me tell you. And I like to reuse the same type of things, but do it in different styles, different ways. Maybe bring something in with a different color, just to make it fresh and new. So as I go through, I'm just gonna kind of point out, you know, little tips and tricks and that kind of thing to help you guys when you're doing a tablescape, whether it's for a birthday or it's a holiday or just a Sunday dinner with your family. Easy ways to make a beautiful table that doesn't cost a lot of money. So let's get started and let's do this tablescape. So first off, I just kind of wanted to show you what I'm starting with. Now, if you watched my home tour for fall, you'll know that I used some pinks, some burgundies, and that type of thing, and the creams, and I also brought in the fall colors. So I have this out. I may use it, I may not, but this is kind of typically what I do. I start pulling everything that I've got to use, and let's be honest, I have more to use if I need to. But I don't know that I'm going to use floral in here. I don't know. But I kind of went and picked out, you know, some different placemats. This is something I wanted to go over with you guys. And this is something that can be pretty inexpensive and give a lot of impact. These are, now I think I bought these. These came from Pier 1, but many years ago. But now, like, Hobby Lobby has these, and they're just great. I have a whole set of, I think it's 12 of these for like a Christmas tablescapes. But what I'm thinking of doing is using it in the middle, because I have a tablecloth I'm going to use. And I also purchased these. This is from Hobby Lobby. Okay, so, okay, let's focus here. So $4, so these are $2 each. So say if you have, you know, a table of 4 or 6, that's not that much money, and it just gives a decorative impact statement. And I think that's important, and it doesn't have to cost a lot of money. Now, this I've used for many things, but let me just real quick show you. I have lemon ones, you know, for my summer tables. I have this beautiful green. I have these bunnies. I have a gold. I have a black and white. They're just impactful, and they're cheap. You know what I mean? And so I highly recommend doing that, because it just gives a finished look to your table, and you'll see that. These I think I got at Pier 1 as well, but they do have this type of thing at Hobby Lobby for much less. I'm repurposing. When we went to the pumpkin patch, I'm using the 2 pumpkins that ended up at my house into the tablescape. I think it's fun. This is dried corn that I had in my kitchen for fall. I'm going to repurpose that, and some white pumpkins. I love white pumpkins. So this is all fresh and from the grocery store. Super simple to get. I found this tablecloth. See if it focuses, at Target. This is such a big table. I don't know if this is gonna work or not, but I'm gonna give it a try. These don't go, but I'm kind of like, let's just go for it. I don't know. I'm gonna see how it looks, but I've got these and these cute little, I think I got these at Hobby Lobby too. Little napkin rings, and these napkins I remember I got from Amazon last year. I've had these salt and pepper shakers probably for 25 years. I did get these last year from Hobby Lobby, very inexpensive. This is a set I've had for probably 15 years. It's a set of 20 white dishes with a gold rim, and I just use them for every single holiday. And then I have these. I got these from Pier 1 years ago, but they were very expensive. Yeah, like 10 bucks a darn plate. But Hobby Lobby has those now. I mean, you know what I mean? Or you could use a paper plate even. But with dressing it up with the chargers and a pretty plate, you know what I mean? You can do that, and it's inexpensive. So these are my Thanksgiving plates I always bring out. Last year I picked up these little charcuterie boards, which I thought were really cute. So I thought I might do something like this again. I don't know. Or up at the top. You know, this is for like a name card place setting. You know, I don't know, but how cute is this? So inexpensive ways to really make your tables look beautiful. And that's, you know, again, we don't have to spend a bunch of money to really make things fun and cozy and just very inviting. So what I'm gonna do is clear everything off. I know now what everything I've got to work with. I'm gonna get the tablecloth on. Hopefully that works. If not, I will either use a white one or just go with the wood. I've done that many a times. So let's get all this stuff off and let's get started.
It's 2 a.m. and I can't fall asleep, 'cause I'm not tired. I'm thinking about the days we used to shine when we were young. I told you that we should start a band and reach for the sky. It's 2 a.m. and I can't fall asleep. I'm just not tired. I can hear the raindrops falling. It's cold outside, and I kinda feel like calling, but it's too late now. I just miss you. I just miss you. We were such a constellation, right? No, you'd agree. Made a reputation for ourselves at age 18. We had the devil on our shoulders telling us what we should do. I wonder if you think about me too. I can hear the raindrops falling. It's cold outside, and I kinda feel like calling, but it's too late now. I just miss you. I just miss you. Oh, I miss you. Oh, I miss you. It's 2 a.m. and I can't fall asleep. I'm just not tired. I can hear the raindrops falling. It's cold outside, and I kinda feel like calling, but it's too late now. I just miss you. I just miss you.
Okay, so I've finished up. You know, there's a few things. One, I don't know how I feel. It didn't quite fit, but I kind of like the wood popping through. So I don't know, but you know what I mean? Obviously, if this was something that bothered you, try another tablecloth, or just go with your wood and, you know, do your dishes and whatnot the same. I don't know. At first I was like, oh no. And then I was like, I don't know. I kind of like it. So I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it. The other thing is I probably would steam out, because this is a new tablecloth, steam that out. But other than that, I'm really happy with it. I think it's cozy. I think with the flickering of lights, these are battery operated candles that I got from Amazon last year. So are these. But real candles, and at night, just that flickering, you know, maybe your light, you know, on dim, just really gorgeous. And I'm just really happy. I mean, I feel like it's cozy and it's inviting, and it's, you know, it's Thanksgiving, fallish and everything. A lot of natural elements. I know I can't say that it's simplistic, but I think it's just beautiful. And I think a little bit of effort in your tablescapes will make all of your guests feel the most special. You know, something I did for my son's birthday one year, we had a big family dinner here, and what I did is I wrote something, you know, a fun memory or just something about him, you know what I mean? Maybe it was a funny memory or just something that, you know, we all love about him, and I put it with the napkin on top of the plate. And that was just, you know, everybody sat down, and then when we were having dinner, everybody went around and read what was on their card. And I just think that's a special way to, you know, really make an evening or a guest or a celebration special. You know, maybe on here you could type out or write, you know, somebody's name, and then what you love about them or what you're thankful for. Here, this is Thanksgiving, what you're thankful for. A simple little gesture like that, and when they sit down, it's like, oh my gosh, that was so, you know, made me feel so good and special. So those are just inexpensive little ways, really inexpensive little ways to go a long ways. I did go ahead and add these florals in. I just thought it kind of pulled it all together. I love how with the green placemats, excuse me, with the green placemats down here, how the green is kind of flickering through. I love those leaves. I got a packet of those at Hobby Lobby, very inexpensive. I went ahead and pulled out, now those are just ceramic pumpkins. These are actual serving. So I went ahead and pulled that out. And I also pulled out our bread baskets. I have one for each end of the table. So I'm just gonna go through, you know, the how I set the table. So we've got, I decided to go, because these plates are so pretty, I wanted them to be, you know, front and center. So I put this to the side, and then the little nameplate, and I think that would be fabulous to write, handwrite, or type the person's name and then what you're thankful for them. I think that would be a great idea. So I've got our salad plate, I've got our dinner plate, and then I've got the charger and the, well actually we've got two chargers and the placemats. Now I'm going to take this away just for a second and just show you. Now this is the same setting. So you've got your little napkins right there. Now, come on. With a little bit more extra effort, look at that. That's just designer looking. It's beautiful. And like I, you know, said in the beginning, this is not expensive things, and you can just each year build on it. And you know, a little bit of effort, trust me, goes a long ways. That is just so much prettier. You know, and you've got this little number here. I just, you know, There's just, to me, there's no question. You could do this tablescape outside, you know, with fold-up tables, which depending on the weather, I mean, we may do. Now, I don't know, this is gonna get pretty blurry, but this door, these two French doors open up to the front patio. And so when I'm having a party or entertaining, I can go, we could put tables out here together and eat out in the front patio and have this open. Sorry, it's gotten all, you know, I just moved these plants over. We could walk in, we could have food, you know, set up on this table and buffet it out. Or obviously sit here or in the back, on the back patio. That's an idea as well. But I just think this really is nice. It's a very easy to do at home. Again, the corn I just got at the Safeway. The pumpkins were from the pumpkin patch, but every grocery store still has them right now. And, you know, those were from there. And then just a lot of the florals or leaves that I was using through my fall decor, I just went ahead and used. Gosh, am I missing anything? I just really, again, I don't know. I kind of like that. I don't know. You have to tell me down below if you think that's kind of silly that it's showing. But I kind of, I don't know. I like it with all of the browns and that kind of stuff. But this is just kind of, you know, how our table goes. Now, typically, we've got another chair here and at the end. And then we might scoot in some smaller chairs for the kids. And then like Thanksgiving, we do a table up here for the kids, if we're doing inside. So yeah, this is just a look. And you know, obviously you can tweak it however, or the colors you want to use. Last year, a fun idea I had was I just did the wood table. I didn't have a tablecloth on, and I did the brown paper that you can write on as all the way down, and then just did some tablescape in here, but then the kids could write on the paper, and you know, we just threw it away. And you know, we had, you know, our plates, and I don't know, I always use these. I don't know if I used this or what I did, but yeah, so I mean, there's so many options that you can do that is kid-friendly, family-friendly. This, you would just take everything off, put that in the wash, the napkins in the wash, and you're good to go. My chairs obviously can wipe down very simply, but I just really think this turned out beautiful. I'll give you a little backup. I love it. You'll have to let me know if you like this, if you got any good ideas from it, and if it's something you might use in your home. Well, thank you so much for joining me in today's video. I hope I was able to give you some solid and good advice, and maybe some ideas to motivate you and kind of help you get over that hump. You know what? Anytime you are sitting down to dinner, I used to do this even with my kids on a everyday weeknight. We always sat down, you know, at a table. I never let them sit and eat at the couch or, you know, in the family room or wherever. Every day, you know, I was a single mom, and working full time, and all the activities and all the school stuff and everything, it was our time to just really sit down and connect. And that was so important to me. And many, 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 many nights. Yes, there were nights where we had activities and we got food and we sat down and we ate when we got home. But most nights, I cooked a meal and we sat down and we ate together. And I would set the table, or they would set the table, and we had a proper dinner. And I think, if I may say so myself, I think that is missing in our family life these days. Everything is so fast paced. Everything is so, I gotta get here, I gotta do this. And we do. But if we can slow down and keep those core memories, because let me tell you from experience, that time went like this. I have 2 beautiful children that have 2 beautiful families, which I'm so proud of. But the way it went so fast, and I was in the thick of it. You know, again, I was a single mom their whole entire life. It just went so fast. And it's just, you know, if that's one advice I can give you, enjoy. It's okay, have a mess. It's okay to, you know what I mean, sit down, enjoy each other, be a family, laugh with each other, tell each other what happened at school, whatever. You know, it's those core things. That's where a lot of my teaching happened in terms of business. My son is in the business. My daughter is in the same business that I was for many years. And it's those, how we talked about, you know what I mean? All those things. It was at the dinner table. So I just encourage you, whatever kind of, if you're sitting down for a Thanksgiving dinner, or you're sitting down for Christmas dinner, or you're just sitting down on a Tuesday night, you know, break out the cloth napkins and the real plates, and, you know, teach your child. You know, one quick story before I go is my kids went to Montessori school their whole entire life. And the craziest thing to me was I went to my son's toddler class, like introduction to the toddler class. And Miss Barbara was his teacher. And she was adamant that we don't use sippy cups. And we don't want you to use sippy cups at home. They use little glass china plates and dishes and cups. And we don't believe in sippy cups. They learn how to, you know, how to drink from a sippy cup. And I kid you not, every mother in that classroom was like, what? You want me to have my child running around with glass and it breaking, and then it's another mess for me to clean up? But it's so true. And my granddaughter goes to the same Montessori school that my children went to. They still do it. They even wash their dishes in toddler. And she's now in primary, which is the next step up, 3 to 6. And they do the same thing. And she actually pours with glass pitchers, and that's their learning of you know, pouring and being able to execute that and everything. So I'm telling you, break out your little glass dishes. You know what, if it breaks, it breaks. You know what I mean? But it's the memory that came about with it. So, some food for thought. I know I got a little rambly, but I hope you enjoyed. Please let me know if this was something that you enjoyed and I can do more of. Thank you, and have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.